All right, everybody, this is the hour. I've had a lot of requests for ED endings. A lot of confusion about how we pronounce them. When at the end of the word, how do we know what ending to use and things like that. So I have a lot of good information for you, as well as a lot of practices that we are going to be going over. Okay, I do want to invite those that are, let's see, that are on Facebook to go ahead and like my Verbling teacher page. I believe that's it. I think that goes to it. Hopefully it does. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Let me get you the correct one. That one actually goes to a different one. Here, I'll get that in just 1 second. But let's see. We've got Diana. How are you, Diana?
Fine, thank you. How are you, teacher?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Now, from what I remember, Diana, you are from Colombia, right?
Yes, I'm from Colombia.
Okay. And it's Bogota?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, in Bogota.
Excellent. So tell me, how's everything going today?
Fine, fine. I am waiting for this class, for my second class.
All right.
I'm so anxious because I don't know to talk well in English, but I hope improve.
Oh, well, you'll definitely improve. Definitely. All right. Well, welcome to class today. This will be a really good class because we're going to be going over the ED endings. Okay. A lot of times people are confused. They always say, "Well, how do I know when it sounds like a D, or when it sounds like a T, or when it sounds like an ID?" All right. And so we actually have rules for how they sound, and so we're going to be going over those. All right. And and little by little, okay. Don't get frustrated. Okay, little by little, you'll start to learn more and more and more, and by practicing, you'll be able to then speak more fluently. Okay, but you're already doing really good. You're doing really good. All right.
Okay,
very
thank
cool.
you.
Welcome to class. All right, let's see who we got this hour. We've got Alessandro. How are you? Alessandro, can you hear me?
Don't forget
Hello, Chef.
Hi, how you doing, man?
I'm fine. You?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What's the situation with your car? Have you found a mechanic to fix the issue?
No, actually, yesterday I hung out with my friend and I spent almost all the money. So I believe. I believe
most of the money, yeah.
Yeah, I believe I had to wait for the next month because my dad is not going to give me any money this month anymore.
Uh-huh.
So I believe I had to wait till the next month.
Ay. Well, at least you have a car that's fixed, that's running, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, class. For those of you who couldn't make it in there, I am teaching this class, let's see, 2 more times today. Okay, so don't worry, it'll come right back around. So take a look at my schedule, and you'll see. And I'll try and give this class probably once every 3 weeks.
It will be like the same class. Oh, again, chat is frozen.
Oh no. I believe that Verbling is facing a lot of technical problem.
Yeah, because in his previous class we also have some problems with connection.
So it happened also in the last class?
Yes, it also happens.
And what he did? He tried
to rejoin the class again.
Okay. Yeah, and he was and he did it, or he had problems
Yeah,
in doing it.
he
He did.
fixed the problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these days Berlin has problems of connection.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I think one
Oh,
of
here we
them.
go. I guess he's coming back.
Oh, he's back!
Yay!
Oh
Yay!
yeah.
Welcome back!
Oh yeah.
I
Welcome
will
back!
be back.
Jeez, you pay all sorts of money to get a service so that internet will work, and then it doesn't work. All right. Okay, so class, I do apologize, but usually at the beginning of class, I'd love to get to talk to you guys and find out a little bit more about you. But since I am having issues with my internet, I want to skip that. Okay, and we're going to dive right into it just in case something happens. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
our first page that we're going to go over.
So
All right, sounds like
first,
someone else has a Verbling link open.
echo.
Yeah, does someone else
I
have
believe
that open?
it's Victor.
Not yet. How can I
Okay.
open?
All right, there's a Verbling window. Okay, so we're in a Google Hangout right now. Go ahead and close down the Verbling window,
Yeah.
or you can actually pause the video. That's what I usually do, and everything's cool. All right.
Me too.
All right. Okay, cool. Yep, there we go. All right, so I put in our first document that we're going to be going over. Now, this is a Word document. You should be able to download it and save it. Okay.
Second
Okay.
or
I put it in the Verbling chat. Did you see where that's at?
yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to download that and save that to your computer. Okay, I highly recommend doing that so that you can always keep that. Right? Okay, this has all the rules on it. So let's go over these. I'm going to go to screen share. Drop this down. Drop it like it's hot. Okay. All right. So let's go through and let's start with Alessandro. Alessandro, let me have you read number 1, please.
Sure, with pleasure. So it's the ed ending is pronounced T after unvoiced. Final sounds F, K, P, S, SH, CH, S, and X.
Okay, now
Examples?
that's going to be the sound like an S. So, for example, in the word pronounce, this word right here that you just pronounced right here, that C is going to sound like a S. Okay, so when we have an S sound, okay, even though it's spelled like a C, okay, so we're talking about final sounds, right? Even though it's
Right.
spelled like a C, it has an S sound, so we're going to say pronounced with a T sound. Okay, I wanted to point that out as we go through this. So pronounced, okay, and it's a final sound: F, K, P, S, C, H, SH, SS, and X. Okay, so go ahead and read those examples, please, with a
Sure.
T sound, Alessandro.
Sure.
Hello,
So first
sir?
I will.
Hello?
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't yet receive that document. From where? How I get
Okay.
that document?
I put it in the Verbling chat. I'm also going to put it in the Google chat for you. Okay, if you're in Google chat. Okay, Waleed, I'm going to put it in the Google chat for you as well. Okay, this has the ED rules. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a Word document. Go ahead and download that, save that on your computer, pass it around to all your friends, family, relatives, people around the world. Okay, this is yours to share. Okay, so Alessandro, please read those rules.
Sure. So first I will repeat the word pronounced.
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 There you go.
And then I'll examples. It's cooked, stopped, kissed, watched, finished, promised.
Okay, good. Now, be careful though. All right. So there's that. Remember, the S has two sounds. Okay, you had said kissed. Okay, and you gave these two S's a Z sound. If it's a Z sound, it's going to end like a D. If it's an S sound, like pronounce or kiss, okay, it has to have that S sound. That's when we are going to pronounce it like a T. So instead of saying kissed, we say kissed. Okay, let me have you pronounce that word one more time, Alessandro.
Kissed.
Good, good, nice job. All right. Okay, any questions about that T sound, everybody? Okay, we have F, K, P, S, C, H, S, H. I don't know why I mixed those. S, H, C, H, S, S, and X. Okay, any questions about that?
So that means that any word will have F or K or P. We will pronounce the D word as T, right?
Exactly, 100%. Every time you see that, and if it has a those letters at the end, and it's adding that ed, okay, that's when you pronounce it like a T.
Okay.
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 All right.
All
Let's go to Anastasia. Let me have you read number 2, please.
Oh, okay. The ed ending is pronounced D after voiced final sounds Y, M, G, J, R, L, B, Z, W, and V. Examples: dreamed, bagged, raged, slurred, cold, rubbed, and lived.
Okay. Good. Good. Dreamed, bugged, waged. Okay. Slurred, called,
Slurred.
rubbed, and lived.
Lived.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Any questions about that D ending, class?
No, I guess.
No.
Okay. So for example, if we have the word study, and we're going to change that to past tense, okay, that Y would then become an I, right? We would add an
Studied.
ED, and it would be studied, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ahmad, the J is in brackets because it's the J sound. Okay, so G has two different sounds. It can sound like go, where it has that G sound, jog, okay, jog, okay, but what if we have the word judge? and it ends with that G and an E there. Okay, and we say judge. How is that going to be a T sound or a D sound at the end? Because that G now has a J sound. Okay, we pronounce that like a T. Now we're talking about sounds here more than anything. Okay, just like when I was talking about the word pronounce, even though it ends with a CE, okay, we're talking about that sound. That C sounds like an S, and so we are going to pronounce it with a T ending when we have that ED there, okay? All right, let's go to number 3, please. Diana.
Okay, number 3. When the verb ends in T or D, if there is an E after them, it doesn't count. The ED ending is pronounced ED. Examples: waited, weeded, decided.
Good. All right, so words ending in T and D, that's when we have that ID sound. Now this is where most students make mistakes, because they always think that we need to pronounce that E in ED. Okay, so for example, a common one is raised. Okay, you see that ED at the end, and in reading it, you believe you need to say raised. Okay, but that S has a Z sound, right? Okay, in this word, we're not going to say race. Okay, race would be a completely different word. The word is raise, right? And that E is going to be silent, and we're going to jump from that Z sound straight to the D, raised. Okay? The only time when we pronounced the id sound, okay, is when it ends in a T or a D. Okay? Waited. Waited. Okay? And even then, I teach a lot of times where we switch that T sound to a D sound. All right, so for example, in the words right here, we have the word wait. Okay, if we add an ED at the end of that T then will sound like a D. And so instead of saying waited, we would say waited.
Wait.
Okay, I waited for you all afternoon, Anastasia. You told me you were going to go on a date with me. I waited for you all afternoon, and you stood me up, and I cried all night long.
Sorry.
All right. Okay,
I apologize for that.
All right.
And what about strengthened?
Strengthened?
Yeah.
Okay, with an N sound.
Yeah.
Strengthened.
Strengthened.
Okay, that'll have a D. Is that on my list here? An N sound.
Okay.
Okay, that would be with, I left that one out. Yeah, so it has that N. That N you could treat the same as an M sound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it ends in an M or an N, okay, you would then, it would then sound like a D.
Okay.
Okay, the most important ones to remember is that TD, if it ends in a T or a D, that's when you pronounce that id sound. Okay, and if it, these other ones, the F, K, P, S, SH, CH, SS, and X, there are no other ones that I can think of right now. Those end with a T. Everything else ends with a D sound.
Okay.
Okay?
But,
so
Chad, I have a question
yes.
for you.
Uh-huh. Yes.
The ED sound is my fault. My fault. It's not. I have not say it, but it. Short E.
It.
Studied.
Okay.
Studied, not studied.
Studied. Yeah, if you have studied, that Y is still going to have that E sound. Okay, so if the word is study, okay, when we switch that Y to an I, that I still makes an E sound. Okay.
Okay, study was not a good example, but I wanted to say when the word ends with ed,
Uh-huh.
I have to say it, not it. You understand?
Yeah, you wouldn't
It's
use
like this.
exactly. You're going to
Okay.
use the short I sound. So let's see.
Okay.
Let's talk about the word found. Okay, so in 1833, the Chrysler Motor Cars was founded. Okay, so when I say founded, meaning that a company was started, or even a city, in 1833, the city of Plymouthsburg was founded. Okay, so I don't say founded. That E, it sounds like a short I. Okay, so that's what you're getting at, right? So that E, instead of sounding like a regular E sound, we use that as a short I sound. Okay, so when you see in that document where it says ID, so the American I and D, if you speak a Latin-based language, you don't want to pronounce that as "ed." Okay, using that E sound. Okay, like founded or waited. Okay, you don't want to use an E sound. You want to use a short I, which would be founded. That I sound. Okay, just like Roberto was talking about. For example, the word this. Okay, that I sound. Instead of saying this, we want to say I. That is that short I sound. So when I say founded, okay, that's that short I. Founded.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go in and let's practice some of these words. Okay. So I have some words on the on this document. Let's scroll down. Here we go. All right. So how many do I got? Okay. So let's try 2 words each. Okay. Let's go to Dimitri.
Yes.
Dimitri, let me have you read the first 2 words there.
Pressed. Killed.
Good. Killed.
Killed.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. Okay, it's important. Okay, it's important to make sure that that you pronounce that D properly. Okay, because yes, the first word is pressed, and you pronounce that T sound. Killed. The tongue slides back a little further, and we hit the top of our mouth with our tongue. Killed. Just like the last time you said that, Dimitri. That was really good. Okay. All right, let's go to Enrique. Enrique, let me have you read the next 2 words, please.
Okay, learned, explained.
Good. Learned, explained with the D sound. All right?
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next 2 words, please. Roberto.
Visited and touched.
Good. Visited. Make sure we use that D sound. Did.
Yes, yes. Visited.
Good. Visited and touched. Okay, with the
Touched.
T sound. Good. Okay, let's try the next 2 words, please. Let's go to Terrence.
Supported and supported and recognized with D at the end.
With the D, yeah, recognized.
Recognized.
Good, yes, recognized. Okay, let's go to Victor. The next 2 words. The next 2 words, please.
Wanted, worked.
Wanted, worked. Okay, good. With that T ending on worked, because that ends with a K. All right, let's go to Walid.
Budget, sir. Okay, it's
Let me have you read the last 3 words, please.
Okay, counted, smiled, preferred.
Okay, good. So counted, smiled, and preferred. Okay, excellent, everybody. Let's go to my next link that I have, and we are going to practice these ed endings until we're sick of them.
Chad.
Yes.
Can you put it in the chat box, please?
Yep. Yep, I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
All right, so here's the next link that we're going to. Okay, this has a list of 4,000 words that end with ed.
Okay.
Okay, so this would be a good link if ed sounds are an issue for you. All right, and you want to practice them. Okay, get the rules out, and then you can go to this page and just practice the hell out of pronouncing these words. Okay. All right, let's go to Alessandro, and we're going to go through. We're going to do probably five to six words each, and get some good practices in. And we're just going to take turns, and we're going to pronounce these ed words. Okay, these ed endings. All right, Alessandro, let's go. Let's go.
Starting with the first one.
Let's go to the next one because I don't even know how to pronounce that first word. Aed. That's a weird word. So go to the first the second word. Here, let me go to screen share real quick.
Okay, sure. So the second word is abandoned.
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 Okay, good.
Then is abased.
Okay, that's an SS sound. Make sure you, instead of saying abased, we say abased.
Abased.
Yeah, with the T ending. Abased.
Abased. Then it's abashed.
Good. Abashed. Excellent.
Then it's abated.
Abated. Okay, now
Abated.
you can switch that that T to a D sound. Okay. And this next
Okay.
word.
Okay, just ask one question, Chad,
Sure.
if I can.
Sure.
So when we get a T in the word, we switch it to D, and then we put the ID sound, or we just keep the
Yes.
T.
Yes. If you are so for example, this word without the ed ending on it would be abate, and you would definitely pronounce that T, abate. Now,
Okay.
if we're talking in past tense, all right, we would add that D to the end of the word. Okay, that T we can switch to a D sound, and that E would then sound like a short I. So we would say abated.
Abated. Is that also valid for visit?
Yes, visited.
Visited. Visit. So we also replace the T with a D sound.
Exactly, 100% every time.
Okay. Okay.
Now, one point to make on that is American style English. Okay, if you want British style English, you do. Whoa!
Wow.
Sound like someone fell out of their chairs. Everyone okay? All right. All right. Okay, so if you want British style English, that T does not switch to a D all the time. Okay. Now I can recognize a British accent, but I can't correct towards a British accent because I don't have one. All right. The only thing that I do know is that every time, they don't switch that T to a D sound every time. In American English, every time you can switch that T to a D sound, and it'll be perfectly fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me have you do one more, and I'll switch over to Anastasia. Okay.
Okay. So it's abbreviated.
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 Good, good. Okay, so let's go to Anastasia. Let me have you do the next 5 words, please, starting
Okay.
right here.
Abdicated.
Good, abdicated.
Mm-hmm. Abduced.
Good. That C is going to make an S sound. Abduced.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Abducted.
Good. Abducted.
A bed.
Good. A bed. Uh huh.
Mm-hmm. Aberted.
Okay, that would,
Aberrated.
almost. Aberrated.
Aberrated.
Okay, good. Aberrated. Okay, excellent. All right, any questions on those words? You did really well.
No question.
Okay, cool.
There is 5 new words for me.
There you
I have
go,
never,
5.
yeah, I have never seen them before.
All right, yeah. Okay, and some of these I haven't, like abed, I'd have to see that in a sentence. Abducted, I know. Abduced, I know. Abdicated, I know. Anyway, so, but yeah, for another lesson, a vocabulary lesson. All right, let's go to our next word here, and our next victim is Diana.
Oh, yeah.
Let me have you do the next 5 words here, okay? So starting right here where it's, yeah.
Okay. Abated.
Okay, and with that double T sound, how can we make that sound?
Abated.
Abetted.
Abated. Okay.
Good, yeah. So remember, with that D sound, you can relate that D sound to a Spanish R. Okay, saying abetted.
Abetted.
Good, nice job. Okay, the next word, please.
Abhorred.
All right. Okay, now, when do we pronounce the ID sound? Only after a T and a D. Right? So on this word, because it ends with an R, okay, how is this ED ending going to sound? Is it going to have a T sound or a D sound?
A T sound?
Okay, look at your rules. Make sure that
sorry. A D sound.
Okay, good. So how would we pronounce that? We don't want to say abhorred because we only pronounce that that ID at the end of a T, a word that ends in T, or a word that ends in D. So this word, how would it sound?
Abhorred.
Okay. Let me help you out here. We're going to say abhorred. Okay, abhorred. So we're going to jump right from that or sound, abhorred. Abhorred.
Abhorred.
Good. One more time. Abhorred.
Abhorred.
Good. Okay. Now, just remember when you pronounce that D sound, right now it's sounding like a T. You're saying abhort.
Abhorred.
Okay. You want to pull your tongue back and think of an R, kind of like if you were to say Buenos Aires, and you take Aires, and then you drop off that N. You take off that ES, and so instead of saying Aires, you say Ide. Okay.
Ide.
So,
okay.
Ide.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to say Ide, like you're saying abhorred. Okay, it has that same feeling. Your tongue, you want to slide your tongue back and have it hit in the middle of your mouth. So right now your tongue is kind of close to your teeth, right? So these would be your teeth. So pull your tongue back a little bit, and have it hit the top of your mouth. Okay, try that one more time. Abhorred.
Abhorred.
Okay, getting closer. All right, let's go to our next word. It's difficult. It is difficult. Don't worry.
It's difficult, yes, because I don't know these words and I don't know how to pronounce these words.
It's okay. You're doing just fine. Okay, the next word, please.
Okay. Abide.
Okay, and now it has a D ending. Okay, so remember, when it ends in a T or a D, what do we do?
Wait.
Okay.
Abided.
Yeah, abided.
Abided.
Okay, so if it ends with a T or a D, we can pronounce that id sound. Abided.
Abided.
Okay, all right, let's do one more word, okay?
Abjured.
Okay, abjured. Good. Nice job. So yes, we don't pronounce that ID, okay? Good job.
Okay.
Nice.
You.
All right, let's go to Dimitri. The next 5 words, please.
Ablated. Ablated.
Ablated.
Ablated. Oh.
Good. Yeah. So we can switch that T to a D sound. Ablated.
Yes. I forget. Ab, ab, mm, abladed, ablatted.
Okay. So ablated, and the next word. What would this word be? We're going to use a long U sound there.
Abluded.
There you go. Perfect. Abluted.
Abluded.
Awesome. That was great, man. Okay. This next word here.
Abnegated.
Good. So it's going
Abnegated.
to. Okay. Very close. Abnegated.
Aborted.
Abnegated.
Chad,
Aborted. Aborted.
Chad, I have a question with the word before. Chad,
Yes, it's frozen again.
frozen.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
god.
I mean,
Can someone answer me?
Yes,
I
but
don't
you
know. I don't know
Yeah.
why he can say abluted and not abluted.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, Chad, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
The word is abluted, okay?
Abluted.
Abluted. And I don't understand why we should say u and not you.
Abluted, because this. If you take away that D, the word is ablute.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
but
The original word is ablute.
okay, but there is a rule that could help me with u and u sound.
Okay, so like an oo, like ablute, and use where we would start off with a eu sound.
Mm.
You know what? I'll have to look into that because right now, used, abused, abused.
It's hard for me to understand when.
Sure.
Yeah.
If it's following a polluted, yeah. If it's following an L, you would never say liu.
Okay.
Okay, it would never go to that eu sound, like in the word use or or absolute would be a lu sound. Yeah, so in this word, that u sound that you're referring to, we could not say that after an L. But
Okay.
I'll look into that. I'll look into that, Roberto, and
Okay,
find
thank you.
a more definite answer for you, because that isn't one that is a very common question where we go over that so like that short u like but, and then the U sound where it starts off more like a Y sound, okay,
Mhm.
or union. More often than not, when the word starts with a U, we say U, and it starts with that Y U sound. Okay.
Okay, okay.
If it's in the middle of the word, right now, if it's following an L, you would not use that U sound, and you would use either a short U, okay, or a long U sound, depending on the ending.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, that's right.
Okay. So Dimitri, let's go over one more word. Okay.
What's the word actually I should pronounce?
Let's see. We are on aboded. You pronounce that one really good. Okay. So the one right after aboded, we have abnegated and aboded. Okay. So the next one after that.
Abolished. Abolished.
Okay. Look at your rules. If it ends with an sh, how are we going to pronounce that?
SHT on the end, or not?
It's with a T at the end.
Yes. Abolished. Abolished.
Okay, so how we pronounce that? We're going to jump right from that sh sound into the T. Okay, we say
Abolished.
abolished.
Abolished. Okay.
Abolished. Okay?
I
All right,
remember.
very cool. Nice job, Dimitri. All right, let's go to Enrique. And,
Okay.
and Enrique, let's get out of these A words, okay? So we're going to scroll down.
Okay.
We're going to get out of these A words, and so we're going to scroll to the beginning of the B words, okay? So scroll down until you get to the beginning of B words, which seems to be forever. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, and we're going to skip over that first word, that first B word. We're not going to pronounce. We're not going to pronounce. All right, so we're going to go to that second B word. Let me have you do five of those.
But.
Okay, go to the next word.
Babbited.
Okay, good. Babbited.
Babblet.
Okay, that word. Babbled. If it ends with an
babbled.
L, yeah, babbled.
Babied.
Good. Babied.
Vacated.
Okay, that would be vacated.
Oh, vacated.
There you go.
Vacid.
Okay, that's going to be balked.
Oh, boss.
Okay, with a CH sound there, it would have to have a T right before those that CH, and that would be batched. But here, with this word itself, it's going to end like a K sound. So we say balked. So if it ends like a K in this,
Is it an exception?
what's that?
But why don't you say batched? Batched.
Because that's not the word. The pronunciation of the word would be balked. If you say batched is spelled like this, with a T right before the CH.
Ah, okay.
Okay, now that would be like a batch of cookies. Okay, a batch of cookies, a batch of muffins. Okay, so that's after cooking. You have a batch of something. Now, balk is when you are on the pitcher's mound, okay, and you fake doing something. You fake it. Okay, you balk like you're going to pitch the ball, but you don't. That's faking it. All right.
All right.
And so when you have an ed ending at the end, that would be balked, and that it would sound like a K. The ed ending sounds like the same because it's either going to be botched or balked. Okay, with a CH sound, it ends with a T. With a K sound, it ends with a T. Okay. All right, Enrique, let's go. How many have we done so far? We've got babbited, babbled, babied, bacated, and balked. Do we have? Let's do one more.
Okay. Back crossed.
Good. Back crossed. Okay, good with that. There you go. Nice job. Okay, and backdated. Okay, excellent job. Excellent job. Let's go to Roberto.
Backdropped.
Nice. Backdropped with a T sound. Excellent. Okay, next one.
Baked.
That's going to be backed.
Backfield.
Okay, remember, give me a good short I sound. So instead of field, because backfield is a completely different word than backfilled.
Backfield. Without T.
Yeah, backfilled.
Backfield. Backfired.
Nice. Good.
Backfired.
Backfired. Okay.
Backfitted.
Okay, what can we do with that double T sound?
Backfitted. With D. Backfitted.
Yeah. Backfitted. Nice.
Backfitted. Backgrounded.
Okay.
Backhanded.
Backhanded. Backhanded. Make sure to pronounce that H. Backhanded.
Backhanded.
Good. Okay. All right. Just till right there. Let's go on to our next person, Terrence. Let me have you do 5 or 6 of these words here, starting after backhanded.
Backhanded. It finishes with ed. Backhanded.
Good.
Backcowlet with d.
Okay. It does end with a D, but you were saying backhauled in pronouncing that ed. We want to go from that L and jump straight to that D sound.
Backhauled, backhauled,
Yes, just like that. Backhauled.
backhauled,
Backhauled.
backhauled, backhauled.
Good. That's it. Nice job, man. Next one, please.
With T, backlash. Oh wow! Sorry, my pronunciation is awful. Backlash, backlashed,
There you go.
backlashed,
Backlashed.
backlashed with T.
Yeah, good. Okay, our next one.
With ed, backlighted, backlighted.
Good. Okay, so instead of saying did and using the Italian I sound there, you want to use a short I sound. Backlighted.
Backlighted.
Good. That's better. Okay, one more, please.
With ed, backlisted,
Good.
Backlight.
That was good. Backlisted.
blacklisted.
Okay, awesome. Okay, let's go to our next victim here. All right, Victor. Show me how it's done, brother.
Backlogged,
Good.
backpacked,
Good.
pedaled,
All right, let's go over this one. Backpedaled.
backpedaled,
Okay, one more time. Backpedaled.
backpedaled,
Excellent. And this one, I've never seen this word before with a double L. Oh wait, let's see. Backpedaled, pedaled, and backpedaled. All right, let's skip this next one. I think that it could be backpedaled, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's go to the next one after that with the double L. I've never seen it with the double L before. That's crazy.
Backskated. Backskater.
Okay, let's try that one more time. We're going to say backscattered.
Backscattered. Backscattered.
Excellent. All right, let's do one more and then we'll move on.
Okay. Backslate.
Okay, but that A is going to sound like this. Backslapped.
Okay. Backslapped.
Excellent. Okay, let's go on to Wahid. Let me have everybody mute your microphones until it's your turn. Wahid, let me have you read 5 or 6 of these, okay?
Okay. Backspaced.
Okay, backspaced.
Backstabbed.
All right, so you had said backstabbed, pronouncing that ID ending. When do we pronounce an ID ending?
Yeah.
At the end of a word that ends with
Yeah.
a T and a D. Now this word ends with a B.
Backstabbed. Stabbed.
Okay. All right. You're still pronouncing that ID, saying backstabbed. We want to jump from that B sound right to the D sound and say backstabbed.
Backstab. Okay. Backstitched.
Okay. Try that word with me. Okay. Backstabbed.
Okay. Backstab. Backstabbed.
Good. That's perfect. Okay. Next word, please.
Okay. Backstitched.
Okay. Now this word ends with a CH. You see that there? Okay. How do we end? How does an ED sound when a word ends with a CH? Wahid?
Backstitched. Backstitched.
Okay.
Okay. Backstitched.
Okay. Good. With the T sound. Backstitched.
Okay. Backstopped. Backstopped.
Okay. Try that word with me. Okay. Backstitched.
Backstitched. Yeah.
Okay. Try that one more time with a good T sound there. Backstitched.
Yeah. Backstitched.
Okay. Getting closer. Let's try it one more time. Backstitched.
Backstitched.
Okay. Getting closer. Okay. Let's move on to our next one. Okay.
Okay. Backstopped.
Good with the T sound. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Backtracked.
Okay. Backtracked.
Yeah. Backtracked.
Okay. Good. Last one.
Okay. Backwashed.
Good. Backwashed. Okay, excellent. All right, let's go back to Alessandro. Let me have you. Let's go to 3 words so that we only have about 6 minutes left. So I want to get through everybody. So we're only going to do 3 words each. Okay, you guys. So after backwashed. Okay, Alessandro.
With pleasure. So I just need to find backward in. Backwards. Okay, I found it. So it's bacterized.
Good, with the D sound. Bacterized.
Badass.
Good. Badassed. That's a good one. That means that it was really cool. You could say, dude, that was badass. All right? Or he was such a badass back there. He was badassed. Awesome.
So, but
okay.
it means like cool, not like tough.
No, it can mean cool. It can mean tough. It can mean all of those different things. Okay. So if someone does something that may be difficult for you, you could say, "Dude, you're such a badass. That was awesome." All right,
Okay.
and that's how you could use that. I love that word. It's a good word. Let's go to our next word, please.
Okay, the last word is bad. Good. Bad.
Now, when we have a
Bad
D, okay, very close. When we have a D and a G together like that, that's going to sound like a J. Okay, so we're going to say badge. Okay, and with the J sound, remember on our rules that J sound is in parentheses, right? We're going to say badged.
Badge. Badge is something that you hold on your T-shirt with your name, right?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
badge.
badged.
Badged. Okay.
Okay, good. All right, the
Thank
next
you.
3 words, please, Anastasia.
Badgered.
Okay, remember, how do we end words that end with an R?
Was ed.
Okay, there is an ED there, but
No.
the only words that we end with an ED or an ID sound are after
Is it
T
with D?
and D. T and D. Okay, if it has an R, we're going to jump from that R sound straight to only a D sound. So how would we pronounce that?
Badgered.
Okay, try it one more time. We're going to say badgered.
Badgered.
Good, one more time. Badgered.
Badgered.
Okay, next word.
Badge. Body. Jared.
Okay, badginage. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Badinaged. Okay, so that's going to have like the word aged at the end. Badinaged.
Badinaged.
Good, good. All right, and our last word here.
Bad-mouthed.
Good, bad-mouthed. Wonderful. Okay, let's go to our next 3 words. And Enrique, please.
Okay. Buffett.
Baffet. Okay.
Baffled.
Okay. Baffled with an L there. Then we switch to a D sound.
Baffled. Baffled.
Okay, and our last word.
Budget.
Okay, that's going to be bagged.
Oh, bag.
Okay, good. Yes, remember, class, we only use that ID sound. We only pronounce that E after a T and a D. That's really important to remember. So if it ends in a T or a D, that's when we're going to say id. Okay? Other than that, we're only going to use a D sound or a T sound. Okay? All right, let's go to our next 3 words. Inga.
Yes. Veiled.
Good.
Baited.
All right, what can we do with that T sound?
Baited.
There you go, baited. Okay, and our last one?
Baked.
Good, good. So bailed, baited, and baked. That's 3 examples of the 3 different ways to pronounce those. Excellent job. Okay, let's go to Roberto. The next 3 words, please.
Backshished.
There you go, backshished. And that's going to end with a T sound. Backshished.
Okay, backshished.
Okay, next
Balanced.
word. Okay, balanced.
Ah, balanced.
There you go. Now,
Balcony.
good, excellent, balconied. Okay, because that word would have ended with a Y. Okay, balconied. Okay, nice. All right, let's go to Naresh. Let me have you read the next 3 words, please. All right, let's go to Terrence. The next 3 words, please. We're running short on time.
Yeah, it's with with sound, with ID sound, balded.
Excellent. That was perfect. Balded. Okay, good.
Bald-headed, bald-headed,
Bald-headed.
bald-headed,
Bald with an ID. Yes. Bald-headed.
With the sound, ballad.
Okay, we're gonna go from that L right to that D sound. Bail.
Bell.
Okay, excellent.
Thank
Nice
you.
job. Let's go to Victor. 3 words, please.
Yes. Balkanized.
Good.
Balked. And ballasted.
Okay, that's gonna be balked.
Barked.
Okay,
And
that's
ballasted.
okay. Good. Yes, ballasted. All right, very good. All right, Wahid, do the last 3 words for us, please.
Okay. Ballad. Bald.
Okay, that ends.
Balloon.
There you go.
Balloon.
Bald. Okay,
Bald.
ballooned.
Bald.
Ballooned.
Balloon.
Good.
Balloted.
That's balloted.
Balloted.
Awesome. Okay, you guys. Whew. That was a good workout for our brains and our tongues. A lot of new words, but we can pronounce a word without knowing what the word means. Okay, don't worry about what the word means. We're working on the endings of words and how we pronounce that ed endings. Okay, remember the most important thing is if it ends with a T or a D. That's when we pronounce the id sound. Other than that, we're going to jump straight to a D sound or straight to a T sound. Okay? You guys did really good. I am going to do this exact same class in, I think, 3 hours from now. And then after that, like 2 hours or an hour after that. Okay? So I'm going to be giving this class 2 more times today. If you have any questions or you want to come back to the class, it's up to you. Okay? All right, you guys. See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Chad.
See you, Chad. Thanks.
Chad.